Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Average Joe Dividends YouTube channel. If you've been following this journey, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe so that you do not miss future videos. Also, please click the like button to help grow this channel and get the word out on dividend growth investing. Getting paid just for owning stocks. This is what dividend growth investing is all about. This is my weekly buy video, and my current strategy is to deposit $100 of my own money per week and let the portfolio do the heavy lifting for me going forward. All dividends received will be reinvested back into the stock from which it was received. My goal is to put this money to work for me in the long term to build a growing and reliable income stream. I am a long-term buy and hold investor who focuses primarily on individual blue chip stocks as well as ETFs and CEFs. What we're looking at right now is my taxable M1 stock brokerage account, and we'll take a look at the performance here of the last month, and we can see we're down 2.5%. Not surprising at all, as the market has been tumbling in the last week. So we can see just in the last week we're down over 3%. We'll take a look at today. We're pretty much flat, up 0.13%, but this could change. You can see this is live, so it is changing as we look at the screen here. What I'm going to do next here is go to the activity log, and we'll see what I bought with my $100 deposit. And I did it a little bit differently today, where I did not use auto invest. I actually directed my money this time, and I picked 9 different investments. We'll take a look and see what those were. And first up, I put $10 into McDonald's, and then $10 into Pepsi, $10 into Apple, and $10 into Coca-Cola, and $10 into SCHD, and another 10 into Microsoft and Starbucks, and then another 10 into BST. And I put the most into O Realty. O has really been getting hammered the past couple months, I would say, and of course we know why that is. It's the interest rates. And what I'm going to show next is I'm going to show you what these buys did to my income, my monthly income in my portfolio. And I jumped over to a Google Doc spreadsheet, and on this spreadsheet I have all of my positions, but I also track my cash flow average, and we can see what this sheet tracks is all my positions. Like I said, you can see the company, ticker symbol, share price, the number of shares I own in each position, the current market value, my cost basis, and my gain or loss, and then the percentage gain or loss, the dividends paid per share. We can see the current yield percentage, and you can see the yield on my cost. And this is the pay date of which the dividend will hit my account. It's 1 day later than the actual pay date because M1 has a 1-day delay, and we can see the estimated dividend, and we can see the actual dividends that are paid into my account. And I'll just do a quick count up of the dividends that have been received so far. For the month of October, I've received $128.75, but I have not received all my dividends. You can see this is what remains, and I'm expecting a very large dividend from BST. It's going to be close to the $400 mark, not quite this. At the end of November, I will be receiving at least $403.66. It's going to be more because I'm going to reinvest the dividends I received at the end of October. And if you're curious to see all the positions in my portfolio, or if you want to see a copy of the sheet, I will leave a link below. But this also tracks the last dividend increase from each investment and the month in which it's likely to be announced a dividend increase. Any of these that have the VAR in it, that is variable, and also those positions which don't increase their dividend year over year. Some of them don't, like a BST. It's held steady with that 25 cents. But hopefully in the future, if the tech sector goes up, which I know it will in time, hopefully this 25 will be going up to 27, 28 very soon. But we will see. So in order to update this sheet, what I have to do is I have to import some data from M1 rather than type in the new share counts in my new cost basis. What I can do is grab everything from the holdings tab over here in M1, and everything is sorted here by my largest investment, which is SCHD. You can see the value currently in that unrealized gain. SCHD is another one of those stocks that has just been hammered. So I'll grab the data starting with the name column and select everything. It goes all the way down to my smallest holding, which is a PNC right now. Do a copy. And I'm going back to my Google Docs spreadsheet, and I'm going to go to the M1 data tab, and I'm going to do a paste special over here and values only. What it's going to do is it's going to update the number of shares and my cost basis for each of my positions where it has changed. I'm going to hop over to the dividend portfolio tab, and before the update, we were at 856 and change. Actually, I'm going to jump over to the monthly average dividend tracking tab. And anytime I do a deposit or drip dividends, or there's a dividend increase announced or decrease, I log this over here. So I was at 856.73. Looks like prior to my $100 deposit. So I'll carry that over at 856.73. Go over here and we're going to update it with 857.07. And the only event again was the $100 deposit. So with those 9 buys, I changed my monthly income by 34 cents. It increased it by 34 cents, but of course it was only a $100 deposit. It was a small buy. But you can see other events in here where Pinnacle West, they announced on the 19th a 1.8% dividend raise, pretty modest, so that changed my income by 4%. You can see I did a sell and then bought BST and SCHD with those proceeds. That kicked it up a little bit more. You can see things like dividend drips that added 24 cents. And last week there was some, looks like some dividend drips and $100 deposit, so it was a little bit more. And looks like I bought some positions that had a lower dividend payout with Apple and Microsoft. They don't pay as much, so that's why it was only 34 cents. So I'm going to jump over to the dividend tracker tab, and this tab, this is where I track the portfolio value over time, as well as the dividends that have been paid per month, and also by the quarter. And I'm tracking the quarter-on-quarter increase, and by percentage, as well as dollar amounts. And I started tracking the average monthly dividend because my dividend payments are a little bit lumpy by the month, because my largest months are the last month of each quarter, which are March, June, September, and December. So what I did was I took my quarterly dividends and divided them by 3 and got an average monthly dividend, and I've been tracking that since May of 2021, and generally it's gone up. There's been a few exceptions with this where I had it was JEPI, where they announced a dividend decrease in February 23, and also SCHD pays their lowest dividend of the year in March. You can see my average monthly dividend went down, but you can see though in every other month it has gone up. We can see just in the month of October I've increased my dividend income, monthly dividend income, by $13.85 for a month-over-month gain of 1.64%. And you can see the annual dividends that this portfolio is now generating over $10,000. And just in the month of October, I've increased that annual rate over $166. And I've now put in $400 for the month. And there's one more Monday left in October, so next month or next week, when I do the video, it'll be $500 for this month. And we can see here the total number of dividends that have been paid in the portfolio, over $11,000. But that's pretty much what I wanted to show you guys. It was what I bought this week in my portfolio. I'll go over those really quickly again. The activity log. Yeah, it was McDonald's, Pepsi, Apple, Coca-Cola, SCHD, Microsoft, Starbucks, BST, and O. So let me know in the comments what you are buying this week. And thanks for sticking to the end of this video. Please click the like button if you got value from it. Also subscribe so you do not miss future videos. I do a monthly recap video along with these weekly buy videos. And I also do a monthly recap of my expenses. And I think doing budgets is very important because you have to make sure you have a gap every month so you can invest more money. And everyone, thanks again for sticking to the end. Everyone, take care and have a great week.